richly. In the sense that from today onwards, no matter that you're a child, baby or a girl or boy, you must know your rights. It's something which is part of your education. So I believe that coming here today is not going to be for separator, but I believe that I'm going to gain a lot of information from you from there. Teachers are here with you. I'm also there with you. I'm very proud of them. And I believe that you remain quiet in class, you remain attentive, you focus your mind to what they're going to tell you, and make sure at the end of the day you gain something for your life. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Hello, children.
Be disciplined and hard work. We shall become better Cameroonians. Hello, uncle. Hello, aunties. Hello, friends.
Sit down. And I'm sure you have come here with your jotters because you need to jot a lot of information. Once more, let me introduce you to them.
Yes.
Ready? I don't know him by name, my brother, my friend, and I'm sure he will talk to you, tell you one or two things, who is he, and the rest can take the same thing.
I know Mr. Mo very well, and maybe he doesn't know me by name, but we are coming from the same sport angle. Hallelujah. I want to thank the proprietor and the entire staff for giving us this privilege. We are OGCEYOD, that is Organization for Gender, Civic Engagement and Youth Development. Okay, so we are here today to commemorate the International Human Rights Day. Okay, and we'll be focusing on the aspects of the rights of the children. So I'm here with the entire people from our organization. We have as Mr. Emmanuel Dinga, is the Advocacy Director of OGCEYOD. That's him with the camera. We also have
I'm Rosa Hopkins. I'm a volunteer from England.
Yeah, she's from England. I hope you got the name. Rosa Hopkins from England. And we have also as
I'm Michael Mollendorf. I'm a volunteer from Germany.
Michael Mollendorf from Germany. Okay, so they'll be talking to us in the few minutes we'll have here about the children's rights. It will be a very participating something, and we believe in the subsequent time, as you participate, that is how we present something wonderful as a prize. The best student might be during your end of year party. I'm sure it's next week, right? So as you participate in this program, you have something from the organization. Thank you for your time, and I pray we all collaborate, and I thank once more again the administration for giving us this wonderful privilege to share with you this wonderful day of the International Human Rights Day, where it is celebrated worldwide. Thank you.
We all have human rights, and they're all in, there's one document. It's called the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and in that document, there's all the things that we have the right to do, and the freedom and the protection. Okay? So today, specifically, we're going to look at the rights of the child. Because you are all children, so therefore you all have rights. So we want to discuss them. These rights are in a different document. The document we're going to look at is the Convention on the Rights of the Child. And that came about, that convention, in 1989. Lots of people decided that children need specific rights. So we need to look at these rights more carefully, because children need to be protected a little bit more than adults. The people under 18 maybe are a little bit more vulnerable, need a little bit more help. So they have their own document called the Rights of the Child. So today we're going to look at them together, and we need your help. Okay, we need your help in deciding what the rights of the child are. So, here with me today, I have lots we together are going to try and work out which are the rights of the child. So I'm going to show you each card, and then we're going to maybe have a discussion on whether we think it's the right of the child or not. Does everybody understand?
Yes, Auntie.
You understand well?
Yes, Auntie.
Excellent. So the first one we have is the right to a nationality. Okay, so what I'm going to ask, if you think that it's your right as a child, put your hand up, and then if not, put your hand up afterwards. So if you think that the right to a nationality is the right of a child, you put your hand up. Okay. Does anybody think that it's not the right of a child? Okay, that's good. I think we're decided. So you guys are correct. So this one will go on here. So the next one we have. Can anybody read it? I'm going to read it. What does it say? The right to eat chocolate. Put your hand up if you think it's the right of a child. You? No. Put your hand up if you think it's not the right of a child. Okay, who wants to explain why it's not the right of a child? You want to stand up? Yeah, anybody else? It destroys our teeth, good. Okay, so this one we're going to leave here, because it's not the right of a child. Okay, so here, this one, the right to think and believe what you want. Who thinks it's the right of a child? Put your hand up. Think and believe what you want, okay. Who thinks that it's not the right of a child? Okay, so this one's a little bit more tricky. So can we have one person who thinks it's the right of the child explaining? Would you like to explain?
Anything you want to do in the future or do in life.
Okay. And anybody else who thinks it's not the right of a child? You can make the wrong decision. It's true, but actually, you as children have the right to think whatever you want. So does everybody understand what that means? Can anybody maybe explain what that means to me? Yes, so children are also, it means they're protected, they're not forced to go to war, but also if there's a war happening, then people should help them and protect them and stop them from being harmed by the effects of war. So who thinks that this is a children's right of a child? Put your hand up if you think it's the right of a child. To be protected from war. Does anybody think it's not the right of a child? Good! That's a nice one. Who's going to read this one for me? Right to safe shelter. So this one means a house that will keep you warm and dry and safe. So who thinks this is the right of a child? Anyone else? Anyone think that's not the right of a child? Does anybody want to explain why this one's important and why all children should have this right? Go on this first. Good, did everybody hear it? So it keeps you safe, protected, and warm. Who wants to read this one? The right to stay up late. So maybe not to go to bed early or to have fun in the evening. Anybody think that you have the right to do this? You want to explain?
friends can't get you here. Speak out.
Anyone want to read out the first question we have here? You?
The Convention on the Rights of the Child applies equally to all children. What does that mean? Do children
No, that's the second question. Okay. So, can anyone explain what does it mean?
The question is, the Convention on the Rights of the Child applies equally to all children. What does that mean?
means that every child should have the right.
Yes. Exactly. It's what Rosa was explaining, that every child, no matter what the skin color or the gender is or where they're from, every child has the rights that are written down in the Convention on the Rights of the Child. Does anyone want to read the next question? Like we were talking about refugees, what they are, like people who have to leave their countries because they're in danger. Why do you think most children have to leave their country? No, like what's Rosa was actually talking about. It's one of the things children have a right to be protected from. What do you think? War. That's correct. War is the reason why most children have to leave their country. Yeah. So Rosa was talking about the right to play and dress. What do you think that means? Like, does it mean that you're allowed to watch as much TV as you want, or that you have to have a lot of toys, or what does it mean? Any ideas?